Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Tammy. I am also new here on YouTube. I've been doing makeup for several years, but mostly doing Facebook Lives. I'm also recently doing lives on Instagram, so check me out there at TamJoRed. But this is my first dedicated YouTube video, and I decided the way that I could best get it going would be to do a declutter. I started with my cream products, highlight, bronzer, and blush. This is part one. It is going to be the cream highlights. I hope you enjoy the video. Please comment, let me know if you would like to see more things like this, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, so I have, I think, all of my liquid highlights here, or cream highlights, highlights that aren't powder. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting them out of the basket. I'm just going to start with what I know for sure is gone. Alright, so these Revolution, they're like, what are they called? Did they say? Jelly highlighter. I have had these for, I'm trying to think when I got these. Years. Too long. Especially for a jelly formula. And I don't ever use them. They're just not, I don't know. There's not the right consistency for me. This one's fairly dried up now, but even when they weren't, they just, I don't know. Anyway, they're gross. They gotta go. So I had two shades, Prestigious and Monumental. Let's see if this one has any. Not really. They are goners. So those can go in the basket. Let's see. Oh man, I hate to get rid of this this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This one is, I think, Prosecco Pop. Yes. It's just, I don't know. It's a little dark for my skin tone, and I really never reach for it. I think what I'll do is I'll hang on to it for now. I'll make a point of trying to use it. And then in my next declutter, if I haven't used it considerably, I'll get rid of it. But also, I need to start thinking about, decluttering products that you guys can't get, because I know that that's kind of the standard. And since, I don't know, do they still have their liquid highlights through, I can't remember off the top of my head, but they combined with another company, and they kept a few products. Anyway, I'll check it out. This is Champagne Pop. This is a better shade for me. You know what I might do? Actually, I think what I'll do is Declutter Prosecco Pop and keep this one. I got this in I think it was one of those little mini, where you get the small highlight, powder highlight, and a small liquid. So yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'm gonna declutter Prosecco Pop, and I'm gonna keep this in my collection for now. And yeah, make a point of using it. This one is from Beauty Creations, and I really like it, but I've had to revive it a couple of times already, and it's just not, I don't know, it's just not really worth it. It's their Unicorn Tears liquid highlighter, and has a shade. Doesn't seem to have a shade, so let's see. Gotta get used to this weird camera angle. There we go. It's nice, but it's just at the end of its life, basically. What do we want to do next? Oh, this other Becca one. This is the Becca Ignite. I don't know. I haven't had this that long. It came in an Ulta bag of goodies. Ooh, it's pretty though. And I do use this one. I've used this fairly recently. You can see it's pretty dark at the wrong angle, but it doesn't come off that way on the face. Probably because I don't put it on that heavy. Obviously, I'm swatching to show you guys, so. But yeah, it's really pretty. It smells good too. So I'm going to keep that one as well. Keep the two little ones, get rid of the big one. These three I already know are going to stay. These are all from the Beauty Crop, and I use all three of them fairly regularly. I would say mainly these two, but only because this one, I don't know, it's small, so it gets hidden. Oh, this one might be drying up. Let me, yeah, I might have to toss this one. Oh, it's so pretty. It's very icy. Cancel. So that's from the Beauty Crop, and it's their Glow Milk. In Just Do It. This one is Love You So Matcha. I know this one's good because I just used it. I love the little brush. It's like a little baby nail polish brush. This is the shade. Come on, focus, camera. You can do it. Thank you. Especially once it's blended out, it's so pretty. And then this one is the Beauty Crop Lighting Crew, and this does not have a shade name. It's just, I guess, they're one shade in that line. And this is the shade on that one. Let's do these from La Rizzi. There's two of these dew pots and one liquid beam. The liquid beam is also fairly new. Catch the light, catch it. There we go. There we go. Keeping that. These, I never touch these. Like, I never reach for them. I'm pretty sure I got both of these in Ipsy, I want to say. This is part of why, I think, potted things like this, I always have nails. These are like the shortest I go on nails, and I can't get in here, so. But this is the shade. Let's see if I can get this in here. See it there on my finger. It's pretty. So far, I don't really have a pink like this in my collection of keeping. I'm going to put it in maybe. This one, however, I believe is way too dark. It's an interesting color, but it would make a really pretty eyeshadow. It's like a peachy sort of gold situation. Come on, camera. Can you please work with me? It's an intense shade, and I just don't see me using it unless I used it for eyeshadow. And even then, I'm afraid it would crease. So, sadly, I'm going to declutter this one. All right, next, Winky Lux. This one's nice. I've used this one quite a few times. I am going to hang on to this because I do like the shade. I can get my finger in this one because it's the way that it's designed, you know. It's not a deep pot that I can't get down into. Come on, camera. Work with me. It's really pretty. And that is Radiant Pink. And it's Winky Lux Strobing Balm. This one is from the Balm, and it's their Bonnie Dew-manizer. It's too dark and too gold for my taste. You can see it's pretty intense. So I'm going to declutter that one. It's just a little sample guy. This is brand new. I don't even know if I've used this yet. I know I've swatched it. It's really pretty. It's from M to U NYC, I think is the brand. And it's the Illuminizer in, does it have a shade? I don't think so. I guess it's their only one. But you can see what I go for. It's kind of a rosy gold kind of shade. It's my standard go-to kind of highlight. Very pretty. I think I got that in Ipsy, I want to say. So that's Keep. These are also brand new from She Glam. These are the Spring It On liquid highlighters. I have Hello Halo and Fancy Fizz. So Hello Halo. I've only used these once, or I might not even use them. I may have just swatched them. So Hello Halo is like a white gold shift. It's got like a blue to it. I don't even see that. Oh yeah, there you go. It's pretty intense. So pretty. I could see myself using that as an eye topper too. So definitely keeping that. And then Fancy Fizz, if I remember correctly, is like, you know, my typical shade. Yeah, well, a little lighter, maybe more of like a champagne than a rose gold. Very pretty. Keep. Okay, what are we gonna do next? Let's do some stick formulas. I think all of these are gonna go. I don't know about this one. This one's an interesting shade, so I might keep that one, but I don't like them. Period. I just have never really felt like they were my jam. I may keep one of these two to put in my makeup bag inside for like no makeup days, but I definitely don't use it for my artistic looks that I do for Instagram and stuff like that. It's just not, it doesn't show up enough. So the first one is from Ulta Beauty. It's their Face Sculpting Color Stick in the shade Gold Dust. Sorry if I'm getting these upside down. I don't have it set up yet where I can see on the monitor. I'm literally just looking at the camera's flip out screen. So you can see the difference in what I mean when it comes to how much oomph you get from a stick. And I'm sure there's other formulas, other sticks that do come off more intense than these. But in general, I've just found these not to be really up to par for me. Now, for my everyday makeup, yes, I could see these being just fine. That's why I will toss one of these in my regular inside makeup. This one's a bit gold for me, so that's going to go in my declutter. And then one of these will be as well. So I'll just have to decide which one to keep for myself. This one is from Believe Beauty. I really do like Believe Beauty. I've done a full face of Believe Beauty, actually more than one, I think, on my Facebook. But again, stick formula is just not really what I'm into. For the most part. That's nice. I think I'll keep that swatch on my hand and show the other one as well. The other one is from Physicians Formula. It's the Organic Wear Dewy Highlighter in Dewy Frost. Oh, did I say the name of this one? This one is Champagne Kiss from Believe Beauty. So, the Physicians Formula. Sorry. Give it a bit of a rub over there. So, yeah, those are quite different. The Physicians Formula is pinker than the Believe. I think I'm actually going to keep the Believe. Yeah. Physicians Formula is going to declutter, and the Believe Beauty I'm going to throw over here to put in my inside makeup. And then the last stick formula is from Nature's Cartel, and it is Illuminator in Global Awakening. And it's a weird, weird shade. See if the camera can pick up. Okay, there you go. It's like a purple to gold shift. It looks really pretty on camera. I never reached for this. I'm going to let it go. So, Declutter. Iconic London Illuminator Original, not going anywhere. My favorite liquid highlight of all time. Like, just, there's nothing like it. I've never found anything that was even close. And again, it's my kind of standard favorite shade. Sort of like a champagne-y, sort of, not really rose gold even, really. It's just so good. Like, and I've had this bottle for a while. I mean, you don't need much. I put a ton on just to show the swatch, but it blends so nicely. It doesn't stick in one spot like a lot of like liquids do. So yeah, that's definitely my #1 favorite. I would say my next favorite would be this one from Grande. It's the Grande Glow Plumping Liquid Highlighter in, I think this is French Pearl. There we go. Again, you know, the shade, same. It blends out really nicely too. It's definitely a close second. So that's not going anywhere. Oh, I should have done this Believe Beauty. I forgot that I had another one. This one is their All Over Glow Skin Illuminator. Show you. And it's in the shade. Is there a shade on this? Yeah, Forbidden Kiss. And I have this in another, it's a chunk that came out. Haven't used it in a bit, so it kind of had some sitting in the applicator. I have another shade of this that's more of a bronzy shade, so it's actually in my liquid bronzer. Oh my god, look at that. It's really good. And you can shear this out and use it as a primer, or mix it with your primer, or mix it with your foundation or whatever. It's a nice sort of product that you can tailor how you want it for yourself. But that one I think is the lightest shade. Yeah, I love it. I wish they would expand their range more. I look every time I go, and well, they may have, and we just don't get everything probably. I live in a small town, so I'm sure there's more options at bigger places. This is St. Lux Liquid Glow. I just got this. I've only used it once, but I did like it. And it's in the shade Rose Gold. It's got a little doe foot applicator. I could get my hands in shot. Come on, focus. There you go. It seems to be a nice formula like the Iconic London. But like I said, I've only used it once, so I don't really want to make a bunch of claims. It does have an interesting smell too. Not bad, but just weird. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, you know what? I missed another beauty crop. This is the Glow Milk in Blind Date. This one I don't reach for. It's a bit too dark. I think maybe what I'll do is throw it in my it's pretty dark. I was gonna say I'll throw it in my liquid bronzers and maybe use it as a mix-in. So what I'll do then is I'll put that in my maybe pile and see if I use it that way, and if I don't, then I'll let it go on the next declutter. This one is the same story. I bought this thinking it was the original, I can't remember the name of it now, but there was a L'Oreal one that was really popular and I couldn't find it, so yeah, this one's not the one I thought it was, and it's a bit dark. This is the shade, this is the Glow Mon Amour in the shade, is there a shade? Loving Peach. It's the same thing as that beauty crop, it's just too dark. So I'll do the same thing with it because I haven't used it. This one's even darker. I'll throw it in the maybe, and I will use it or get it out in the next declutter. These are not actually liquid highlights per se. These are, two of them are the glitter drops from Cover FX, these two. I do a lot of artistic looks, and a lot of times I like to use colored highlights, so this one's really cool for that. It is, I want to say this is, come on camera. This one is in the shade Aurora, but it is so beautiful. So it goes on, let's see, like that. But it blends out so freaking pretty, like, come on. Focus. It's beautiful. That's not going anywhere. Then there's also the shade Nova, which is a gold. But these have such dimension to them. It's not just like gold. So here's that one. Don't know how that shows up on camera, but it has these little specks of just light blue and pink and green all through it that you can't differentiate it until you get really close, because it's not like big glitter particles, it's tiny particles, but it really does, it's very special. The last one from Cover FX is called something else. It's not glitter drops. This is custom enhancer drops. So essentially these can be added to whatever. This one I do use as a liquid highlight. The label is pretty tattered. I've had it a while. But this one is in the shade Celestial. And it's just a really icy, light sort of pink. Oh, gorgeous. And they are from Tarte. This smaller one is Stunner. And these are the Tarteist Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter. So here's Stunner. Pretty. Keeping. This last one is the Tarteist Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter in Exposed. I still have Stunner on my hand, so I'm just going to swatch this next to it. Stunner, Exposed. Actually, they're pretty close. I'll hang on to both of them, but I may end up letting Stunner go. And that is it. So let's see. All in all, how many did I keep? We've got 3 maybes. These are the ones that I'm gonna either use or let go in the next declutter. So I'll put them in with the keeps. This is also a keep, even though it's going inside instead of staying in my collection. So we'll count it as a keep. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Keep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 decluttered. So a third. That's not too bad, I don't think. However, I do see myself most likely thinning this out even more in my next declutter. You know, I tend to reach for these 3 most. So, you know, I'm going to try to avoid these when possible and kind of force myself to try the other ones more. And, you know, if I'm struggling and like forcing myself to use them really, then I know it's time to thin it out even more. So, I don't think that was too shabby.